Why is your chest still pinned? I almost moved it tonight, but I just stared at the screen again until it went dark. There's a glass on my desk from the night you were here. I still haven't washed it, I don't know why. The room sounds different now. Even the ceiling fan feels louder. I keep opening my phone like something forgot to end. Your last message says drive safe, okay, and somehow that's the part that keeps replaying. You were just here. You were just here. I still think you're here. You were just here. I've been sleeping with videos on just to fill up the silence, because when the room gets quiet, everything comes back at once. I walked past your hoodie earlier and froze for a second, like my body noticed you before my mind did. I don't even know what I'm supposed to feel yet. Everyone keeps asking if I'm okay. I keep saying yeah before I even think about it. You were just here. You were just here. I still think you're here. You were just here. I checked your profile tonight without realizing. My thumb moved there automatically, and for a second I forgot you were gone. That scared me a little. You were just here. You were just here. I still think you're here. You were just here. The screen keeps lighting up, but it's never you. I still look anyway. I almost typed your name again before realizing there's nowhere to send it now. The room felt smaller after that. My phone keeps unlocking without me thinking about it, like my hands are still waiting for something normal to happen. It's 2:14 again, and I'm sitting in the dark, watching cars move outside like everyone else kept going. I replay little things now. The way you said goodnight, the pause before hanging up like you wanted to stay longer. I didn't know that would matter this much. I still reach for you. I still reach for you. Without thinking, I still reach for you. There's a shirt on the chair that still smells a little like you. I keep telling myself I should wash it tomorrow, but tomorrow keeps moving. I've been sleeping too late, scrolling through nothing, trying not to notice how quiet everything feels now. Even music sounds strange lately, like every song knows already. And I hate that, because I can't escape you anywhere. I still reach for you. I still reach for you. Without thinking, I still reach for you. I opened our chat tonight just to see the typing bar gone. I don't know why that hurt more than everything else today. Maybe because it finally looked permanent. I still reach for you. Without thinking, I still reach for you. My screen turned off again, and the room went silent all at once. Your account stopped changing 3 days ago. I don't know why that made everything feel worse. I still check out a habit, like maybe I'll see your name, doing something normal again, posting a song, liking a picture, complaining about being tired. Anything. My room stays cold lately, even with the window closed. And I've been waking up too early, just staring at the ceiling. I think my body knows before my mind does. Nothing updates anymore. Nothing updates anymore. I keep checking anyway. Nothing updates anymore. There's dust collecting slowly on the side of my desk, and somehow I've noticed every little thing lately. The silence after midnight, the sound of my charger falling, the way I still move over in bed without thinking about it first. I tried deleting our pictures tonight, but my hands stopped moving. I just sat there holding my phone for almost an hour. Nothing updates anymore. Nothing updates anymore. I keep checking anyway. Nothing updates anymore. I think this is the first time it actually feels real. Not dramatic, not loud, just quiet enough that I can't avoid it anymore. Nothing updates anymore. Nothing updates anymore. The screen goes dark again, and I see my reflection for a second. I almost called you tonight. My fingers stayed there for longer than it should have. It's getting harder now to pretend I'm distracted, because everything quiet starts sounding like you again. The kitchen light was on when I walked out at midnight, and for a second I thought you forgot to turn it off. I hate how my brain does that. I've been losing track of days, sleeping with my phone beside me, like I'm waiting for something that already ended. I almost called you. I almost called you just to hear something. I almost called you. Found your voice in the video today by accident, and I replayed it 3 more times. Something about hearing you laugh made my chest feel strange, like my body remembered you all at once. I don't think I'm handling this right. Everyone says time helps eventually, but nothing feels smaller yet. It just feels quieter, and somehow that hurts more. I almost called you. I almost called you just to hear something. I almost called you. I think I just wanted proof you were still somewhere. I almost called you. I almost called you just to hear something. I almost called you. My phone dimmed in my hand, and the room stayed awake without us. Or someone left downstairs, and my chest reacted before I could stop it. I'm starting to hate that. Your voice keeps showing up in random people now, on trains and videos outside convenience stores at night. And every single time my body turns first, like some part of me still thinks you'll be there. I've been talking less lately because everything feels heavy. Even simple questions take too much energy now. You're still in my head, still in my head. Even when I'm trying not to, you're still in my head. You're still in my head. stopped halfway through. Your old receipt was stuck between my desk and the wall, and seeing your handwriting ruined the entire night. I don't know why small things keep destroying me like this. Something's wrong with me lately. I keep zoning out everywhere, missing exits on the train, rereading the same message without understanding it. And honestly, I think I'm getting worse. You're still in my head, still in my head. Even when I'm trying not to, you're still in my head. Listening to new music tonight, just to feel different for once. But halfway through the song, I started imagining what you'd think about it. I couldn't even finish it. You're still in my head, still. Like the walls remember too. With the TV running again, just so the apartment would stop sounding empty. It didn't help much. Been forgetting things lately, like where I put my keys, or why I opened my phone in the first place. Everything feels delayed now, like I'm moving underwater. People keep talking to me, and I hear them too late. I try to go out last night just to feel normal again, but every crowded room makes me miss you harder. Somehow something feels wrong, something feels wrong. I can't explain it. Something feels wrong. I saw our old pictures tonight, and honestly, I think I stopped breathing for a second. I don't think I'm okay anymore, because normal people don't break this badly from memories this small. I've been sleeping with my phone under my pillow lately, like I'm scared I'll miss you somehow. And I know that sounds stupid, but I don't know how to stop doing it. Something feels wrong, something feels wrong. I can't explain it. Something feels wrong. I try to ignore this at first, I really did, but it's getting louder now. Every night, every quiet moment, every empty room. And I'm starting to think this isn't fading anymore. Something feels wrong. Something feels wrong. sunrise started coming through before I finally slept again. It's almost 4 again, and I'm still awake for no real reason. I've been losing whole nights lately, just laying here, watching shadows move across the wall. My eyes hurt constantly now from staring at my phone too long, hoping distraction works eventually. It never really does. I keep hearing your name in conversations that aren't about you, and every time it happens, my stomach drops a little. I don't know why. My body still reacts this hard. I barely sleep now, barely sleep now. Every night feels longer. I barely sleep now. I missed 2 calls today because I couldn't make myself answer. Everyone keeps asking where I've been lately, and honestly, I don't even know how to explain this anymore. Something about losing you changed the atmosphere of everything. Food tastes strange, music feels distant, my apartment feels unfamiliar at night. Sometimes I sit completely still for so long that it scares me afterward. I think something's actually wrong with me. I barely sleep now, barely sleep now. Every night feels longer. I barely sleep now. I tried pretending I was okay earlier, laughed at the right moments, answered normally, kept conversations short. But the second I got home, everything came back immediately, and I realized I've just been performing lately. I barely sleep now, barely sleep now. Every night feels longer. I barely sleep now. The birds started outside again, and I still haven't slept at all. I stared at the microwave clock for almost 10 minutes tonight. I don't even remember why. Everything feels blurry lately, like my brain stopped processing things correctly. I keep walking into rooms and forgetting what I needed. My friends are starting to notice now. They ask if I'm tired or stressed or sick, and I keep saying I'm fine, way too fast. Because if I pause too long, I think I'll start crying immediately. I don't know when this got this bad. I don't feel normal anymore, normal anymore. Something changed in me. I don't feel normal anymore. voice messages tonight. That was a mistake, because now your voice doesn't even feel real anymore. It feels far away, like a memory from someone else's life, and that terrified me. I think I'm losing pieces of you already. I tried to sleep earlier, but my chest started hurting again. So I just laid there, counting sounds in the apartment, the fridge humming, cars outside, my own breathing, just trying not to think. I don't feel normal anymore, normal anymore. Something changed in me. I don't feel normal anymore. I really thought this would have faded by now, but somehow it's growing around everything instead. I don't recognize myself lately. The way I talk, the way I move, the way I avoid silence now. Something's wrong with me, I know it is. I don't feel normal anymore, normal anymore. Something changed in me. I don't feel normal anymore. The apartment went quiet again, and honestly, that's the part I can't survive. I turned around in the grocery store tonight, because I thought I heard your voice behind me. It wasn't you. That keeps happening lately. Doors opening, footsteps outside, someone laughing too softly. And every single time my body reacts before my brain does. I'm so tired of it. I barely recognize my apartment now. There are dishes in the sink, clothes on the floor, messages I still haven't answered. Everything feels paused, like my life stopped moving, but the world forgot to stop with me. I keep hearing you, hearing you, even when you're not there. I keep hearing you. I think I've started talking to myself more. Not full conversations, just little things like, where did I put that? Or it's too quiet in here. Because silence feels dangerous now. I tried sitting without music earlier, just for a minute, and honestly I couldn't do it. My chest started tightening again, and I kept thinking, if I stay still too long, I'll completely fall apart. I don't know how people survive this. I keep hearing you, hearing you, even when you're not there. I keep hearing you. I looked at myself in the mirror tonight, and for a second I genuinely didn't feel connected to the person staring back. I think grief is changing me in ways I can't explain anymore, and that scares me more than losing you did. I keep hearing you, hearing anyway. My chest has been tight all day for no reason, or maybe too many reasons. I dropped my phone this morning because your name appeared in my head suddenly. Not a message, not a notification, just your name. And somehow that was enough to ruin the entire day. I've been pacing around my apartment lately, like I'm waiting for something bad to happen. Checking locks twice, checking my phone twice, replaying old conversations until they stop sounding real. I don't think my brain knows how to rest anymore. I can't calm down anymore. Calm down anymore. Everything feels too loud. I can't calm down anymore. I tried going outside tonight, but every couple I passed made me feel physically sick. I know that's horrible, but I couldn't stop thinking how unfair it feels that the world kept moving without asking me first. Something's seriously wrong with me now, because normal sadness doesn't feel like this. Sometimes I genuinely think I'm losing my mind a little, and honestly, that's becoming harder to deny. I can't calm down anymore. Calm down anymore. Everything feels too loud. I can't calm down anymore. Who I was before this happened, before every room felt unfamiliar, before silence became terrifying, before your memories started living inside every small moment. I keep waiting to wake up normal again, but I don't think that's happening. I can't calm down anymore. Calm down anymore. Everything feels too loud. I can't calm down anymore. The rain stopped outside, but my heart didn't. The apartment feels different lately. Not better, just quieter. I stopped checking my phone as much a few days ago. Not because I'm healing, I think I'm just tired now. The panic isn't as sharp anymore. It doesn't hit all at once, it just stays there quietly under everything. I made coffee this morning and drank it cold by the window. 3 months ago you would've laughed at that. Nothing hurts loudly now. Hurts loudly now. It just stays with me. Nothing hurts loudly now. Your hoodie still hangs on the side of the chair. I walk past it every day without touching it anymore. And somehow that feels worse. I think part of me expected grief to look dramatic forever, but now it mostly feels like forgetting how to enjoy small things. Music, food, weekends, sleep. Everything feels distant lately, like I'm watching my own life through glass. Nothing hurts loudly now. Hurts loudly now. It just stays with me. Nothing hurts loudly now. I still miss you constantly, but it feels quieter now. Less like drowning, more like carrying something heavy everywhere I go. And honestly, I don't know which feeling is worse. Nothing hurts loudly now. Hurts loudly now. It just stays with me. Nothing hurts loudly now. Try to escape it. I clean my room tonight, not because I wanted to. I just ran out of things to avoid. The air feels colder now that the seasons changed a little. I noticed that earlier while folding laundry alone. And for a second, I almost reached for my phone to tell you something small. Before remembering, there's nowhere for that feeling to go anymore. I think that's the hardest part now. Not the crying, not the panic, just having moments that still belong to you automatically. Some nights still feel the same, still feel the same, even after all this time. Some nights still feel the same. I've started answering people more, going outside occasionally, pretending my routine exists again. And honestly, sometimes it almost works until something tiny happens. A song in a grocery store, someone wearing your perfume, an empty passenger seat at night. And suddenly everything inside me goes quiet again. Not dramatic quiet, just that heavy kind that sits in your chest for hours. Some nights still feel the same, still feel the same, even after all this time. Some nights still feel the same. I don't think I'm breaking anymore, but I don't think I'm healed either. I think I just learned how to carry this differently, and maybe that's all surviving. still feel the same. The dishes dry beside the sink, and the apartment stayed still around me. The apartment feels smaller when it rains at night. I noticed that again today. I've gotten better at functioning now, answering calls, washing dishes, leaving the house before sunset. Small things, the kind nobody notices until they become difficult. And sometimes I can almost go hours without thinking about you directly, until something shifts quietly. The smell of coffee, a certain street light, the sound of keys against the door, and suddenly you're everywhere again. The room still remembers you, even when I stay quiet. The room still remembers you. Your hoodie finally lost your scent. I realized that last week, and somehow that hurt differently. Less sharp, more empty, like losing something twice. I didn't cry this time though, I just sat on the floor a while, staring at nothing while the washing machine ran quietly in the next room. I think grief changes shape, but never fully leaves the room. Still remembers you, even when I stay quiet. The room still remembers you. I used to think healing meant not missing you anymore, but maybe that's not real. Maybe healing is just learning how to carry the silence without letting it destroy you completely. The room still remembers you, remembers you. Even when I stay quiet, the room still remembers you. The rain kept falling outside, and I let it. I leave the kitchen light on sometimes, not for any reason. I just like knowing something's still awake with me. The apartment feels calmer lately, not happier, just less heavy than before. I started opening the windows again in the mornings, letting cold air move through the room instead of hiding from it. And sometimes I catch myself laughing at things naturally before the guilt shows up afterward. Because part of me still feels strange moving forward without you here. I still think about you. Think about you. Just quieter now. I still think about you. Your old messages are still there. I don't read them much anymore, but I can't delete them either. It feels wrong somehow, like erasing proof that this version of my life existed. I walked past our old cafe tonight, and for the first time it didn't completely ruin me. It just made me stop for a second, look through the window and keep walking. I think that's progress, even if it still hurts a little. I still think about you. Think about you. Just quieter now. I still think about you. Carry it gently instead of fighting it every day. I think I'm finally starting to understand that I still think about you. Think about you. Just quieter now. I still think about you. Kitchen light stayed on until morning came slowly through the blinds. The rain landed earlier tonight, but the street still looked wet under the lights. I took a different route home for the first time in months. Nothing dramatic happened, no breakdown, no panic, no sudden wave of missing you. Just a quiet feeling walking beside me the whole way. And honestly, I think I've stopped trying to get rid of it completely. Some memories stay, even when life keeps moving. I understand that now. Some things stay with you, stay with you. Even after they're gone, some things stay with you. I still notice little things sometimes. Empty seats on late trains, 2 cups beside a sink, someone waiting outside a restaurant alone. And every now and then my chest still tightens a little, but it passes softer now. Less like drowning, more like hearing an old song through another room. Familiar, distant, still important somehow. I think that's what you've become to me. Some things stay with you, stay with you. Even after they're gone, some things stay with you. Certain rooms, certain nights, certain versions of me still carry you quietly. Some things stay with you, stay with you, even after they're gone. Some things stay with you. The apartment stayed quiet tonight, but it didn't feel empty anymore. I heard our old song earlier, and for the first time, I didn't skip it. The city feels calmer lately, or maybe I do. I started noticing little things again. Coffee shops opening early, rainwater on empty sidewalks, people talking quietly on trains. Life kept moving slowly while I was trying to survive it, and somehow I moved with it eventually. I still think about you sometimes, usually at night, when the apartment gets quiet enough to hear my own thoughts clearly. But it doesn't destroy me anymore. You still cross my mind, cross my mind in small, quiet ways. You still cross my mind. I found an old picture tonight, hidden inside a drawer. We both look different then, lighter somehow. I smiled at it for a second before putting it back carefully, and honestly, that felt stranger than crying. Because for so long, every memory hurt immediately. Now they just feel distant, warm, a little heavy, like holding something fragile that already broke a long time ago. You still cross my mind, cross my mind in small, quiet ways. You still cross my mind. I don't think grief ever fully leaves. I think it softens slowly until it becomes part of your normal life. Part of the way you listen to music, part of certain nights, part of the silence after long days. And maybe that's okay. Maybe love was always meant to leave something behind. You still cross my mind, cross my mind in small, quiet ways. You still cross my mind. The rain started lightly outside, and I kept listening without feeling afraid of it. The apartment was quiet tonight, but didn't feel unbearable anymore. I made dinner for myself and actually sat at the table this time. No videos playing, no music covering the silence. Just the sound of forks against plates, cars outside the refrigerator humming softly. Small normal things, the kind I used to avoid completely. I think I've changed a lot since you left, not all at once, just slowly through hundreds of nights. I thought I'd never survive. The silence feels different now, feels different now. It doesn't crush me anymore. The silence feels different now. I still miss you sometimes, in sudden quiet moments, walking home late, passing places we used to sit, hearing certain songs unexpectedly. But the feeling moves through me differently now. Less panic, less fear, more like a pause inside the day. Something gentle that reminds me a version of my life existed where you were here beside me. And honestly, I'm grateful for that now. The silence feels different now, feels different now. It doesn't crush me anymore. The silence feels different now. Returning to who I was before, but I don't think that person exists anymore. And maybe that's okay. Maybe surviving something is supposed to change you. Maybe carrying people softly inside your memories is part of being human. The silence feels different now, feels different now. It doesn't crush me anymore. The silence feels different now. City lights stayed glowing outside, and I watched them quietly until I fell asleep. I found your old mug tonight, pushed behind other dishes like time forgot it there. I washed it slowly without really thinking, water running quietly against the kitchen sink, while the city stayed soft outside. And for a second I remembered how ordinary everything used to feel, how easy it was to exist beside someone without realizing those moments were temporary. I think about that a lot lately, how entire versions of life disappear quietly. Some memories stay warm, sometimes that worries me a little, like maybe the grief faded too far. But then small things happen, a certain hoodie color, a familiar laugh across the street, rain against apartment windows at night. And suddenly I feel you everywhere again, not painfully, just gently enough to remind me that loving someone deeply doesn't fully leave your body. I think part of you will always live inside ordinary moments. Some memories stay warm, even after everything. Some memories stay warm. Through the way your heart changed after knowing them. And honestly, that's a comforting thought. Now some memories stay warm, even after everything. Some memories stay apartment stay dim tonight. And for once it felt peaceful instead of lonely. Your name came up tonight, and for the first time I smiled before feeling sad. We were sitting outside after dinner while the city sounded distant, and someone mentioned a song you loved. Normally I would have gone quiet immediately, but this time I actually told the story, the one about you singing badly with the windows down at 2 a.m. like nobody else existed. Everyone laughed, and honestly, it felt good hearing your memory exist in the room again. Not as something painful, just real. I don't avoid the memories now. The memories now, they still live with me. I don't avoid the memories now. There are still nights where the silence feels heavier, where I miss you suddenly for no clear reason. But it passes softer now, like waves instead of drowning. I think grief changed shape again, because now when I think about you, my chest hurts less and warms more, like holding an old photograph carefully after years of keeping it hidden away. Some part of me will probably always love you quietly, and I think I've made peace with that. I don't avoid the memories now. The memories now, they still live with me. I don't avoid the memories now. spent so long being afraid that moving forward meant losing you completely. But memories don't disappear like that. They settle into your voice, your habits, your ordinary days, until one day you realize they've become part of who you are. Not a wound anymore, just a presence. I don't avoid the memories now. Memories now, they still live with me. I don't avoid the memories now. The city lights blur softly outside, and I let myself remember everything without looking away. I walked home in the rain tonight and didn't rush this time. The city sounded softer somehow. Cars passing slowly, water dripping from street signs, people talking through open windows. Everything kept moving normally, and for once I didn't feel left behind by it. I still think about you often, usually in small ways. Now, when I hear certain songs, or make too much coffee by accident, or wake up before sunrise on quiet weekends, the memories still arrive, they just land more gently these days. I carry it quietly now, quietly now. It stays beside me. I carry it quietly now. Your absence changed me permanently, I can admit that now. Not in dramatic ways, just subtle ones. The way I notice silence more, the way I hold people closer, the way certain nights still feel heavier, for reasons I can't fully explain. But I think that's part of loving someone deeply. They leave fingerprints behind on your routines, your thoughts, your ordinary life, and somehow that doesn't scare me anymore. I carry it quietly now, quietly now. It stays beside me. I carry it quietly now. I spent so long trying to survive losing you that I never noticed I was slowly learning how to live again too. Not the same way as before, just differently. Softer, slower, more aware of how fragile things are. I carry it quietly now, quietly now. It stays beside me. I carry it quietly now. The rain faded the distance, and I listened until the room went still again.